Chosen one, wait for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath and feel the pulse of destiny vibrating through your soul. This is not just another video scrolling across your screen. This is a divine interruption, a message that could change everything. You were led here for a reason, and deep inside, you already know it. Something is shifting, something undeniable, something larger than coincidence. This is God's message, a subtle yet powerful call, signaling that your life is on the brink of a profound transformation, and it begins today. Your heart has been whispering, your spirit reaching, your soul seeking answers, and now the universe is responding. Today marks the start of your parallel dimension activation. A hidden timeline is opening before you, a path where your highest self awaits, ready to emerge. You are not here by chance, chosen one. Every moment that led you here was orchestrated by divine design, because you are ready to step into a reality beyond what you've ever imagined. This is your awakening, and it starts right now. Listen closely, because there is something you need to understand. Your awakening has already begun. For so long, you've felt like your life was shifting in unseen ways. You've sensed the pull of something greater, something beyond this physical reality, and that inner knowing has been guiding you right here, right now. This is confirmation. This is God's way of saying, I hear you, I see you, and I am aligning you with your destiny. You are stepping into a higher vibration where old versions of you no longer exist. Everything you thought you knew is about to change, because the activation has started today. This is the divine calling your spirit has been waiting for, the awakening of hidden codes within your soul that will unlock who you truly are. The doubts, the fears, the confusion, they are all part of the old dimension. But now, a new reality is opening, and it begins the moment you accept that you are chosen. This isn't just about shifting timelines. This is about aligning with your soul's purpose. The war between light and darkness is real, and you are not imagining the battles you've been facing. You've been carrying wounds, heartbreaks, and unanswered questions, but none of it was wasted. Every moment, every trial, every tear prepared you for this very day. God has been shaping you in silence, refining your strength, and preparing your spirit for this awakening. Today marks the turning point where your power begins to rise. Chosen one, you've always known there was more to life than what meets the eye. That voice inside you, the one that refuses to settle, was right all along. There is a greater path for you, a divine mission that only you can fulfill. This is why God guided you here, to remind you that your light is necessary, that your presence on this earth carries meaning beyond measure. You are stepping into the realm where miracles unfold, synchronicities align, and hidden doors open in ways you never imagined possible. Take a deep breath and let this truth settle within you. This is your time. This is your activation. The version of you that you've prayed to become is already waiting on the other side of this shift. The entire universe is conspiring to align you with your highest purpose, and this message is your confirmation. God wants you to rise. God wants you to trust. God wants you to remember who you are. The great shift, entering your parallel dimension. Chosen one, take a deep breath and allow your spirit to feel what is unfolding within you right now. Something powerful is happening, something far greater than the mind can fully comprehend. This is not your imagination. This is a message from God, a divine confirmation that you are standing at the edge of a new reality. Today marks the moment where timelines split, where your old life fades into the background and your new path begins to reveal itself. The shift has already started, and your soul can feel it, an inner pull, an unexplainable sense that everything around you is changing. A parallel dimension is not some faraway world. It's not about escaping reality, it's about unlocking the deeper layers of reality itself. Within the spiritual awakening process, a parallel dimension is a higher state of consciousness, a space where your thoughts, your energy, and your faith align perfectly with God's plan for your life. Right now, you are being guided into a version of yourself that has always existed, waiting for you to step into it. It's like stepping into a hidden doorway, one that only opens when you are ready, and God has chosen today to bring you here. You may have noticed strange signs leading up to this moment, moments of déjà vu as if you've been here before. Repeating numbers appearing everywhere, pulling your attention in mysterious ways. Intense dreams that feel more like memories than illusions. Unexpected synchronicities that connect events and people in ways that defy logic. These are not coincidences. Chosen one. They are signals from the divine, preparing you for your parallel dimension activation. God has been whispering to you through these signs, showing you that the fabric of your reality is shifting, guiding you step by step toward your divine purpose. This activation is more than just energy. It's the rewriting of your entire timeline. Everything that once kept you trapped, every limitation you believed about yourself, every wound you thought defined you, it is dissolving now. In its place, God is aligning new opportunities, hidden blessings, and divine connections that will lead you closer to your highest calling. The path ahead is not random. It was written long before you arrived here, and this message is your reminder that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Understand this. Stepping into a parallel dimension does not mean leaving this world behind. It means seeing this world through spiritual eyes. It's a shift in perception, a lifting of the veil, a new awareness of who you truly are and the power you carry within. This is the moment where faith replaces fear, where clarity replaces confusion, and where alignment with God's plan becomes your natural state of being. You are entering a space where miracles unfold, where doors open effortlessly, where divine timing becomes undeniable. Chosen one, the reason you are here, hearing these words, is because you were called. God placed you on this path for a reason far greater than you realize. The spiritual war is real. The battle between light and darkness is not symbolic. It is unfolding all around us, and your role in it is more important than you know. Your light is necessary. Your awakening is necessary. The choices you make today will ripple through eternity, not just for you but for everyone connected to your journey. As you step into this activation, surrender the weight of the past and allow yourself to rise. The old version of you, the one burdened by fear, doubt, and pain, does not belong in this new dimension. God is giving you permission to let go, to release what no longer serves you, and to step boldly into the calling you were designed for. Trust that every challenge has prepared you, every heartbreak has shaped you, and every unanswered prayer has led you here, to this divine moment of alignment. Breathe deeply and let this truth settle in your spirit. This is not an accident. You are not imagining things. This is God's way of confirming what your soul has always known. You are chosen. You were called for this. The shift is real, and your transformation begins today. Step into the parallel dimension prepared for you, and embrace the new reality unfolding before your eyes. Chosen one, pause for a moment and truly listen, not with your ears, but with your spirit. What you are feeling right now is not random. This is a message from God. You were called here because the activation of your parallel dimension has already begun, and your soul has been sensing it even before you had the words to describe it. Today marks a sacred turning point, and these signs around you are not coincidences, they are confirmations. God has been guiding you, and now it's time to recognize the signs of your spiritual awakening. The first sign is the growing sense that something within you has shifted. You can no longer ignore the whispers of your soul. It feels as though the life you once lived no longer fits you. Things, people, and habits that once felt comfortable are falling away. That's because you are not the same person you used to be. The old dimension is fading, and a higher version of yourself is emerging. This sense of restlessness is God's way of preparing you for your divine purpose. You are being guided into alignment with who you were always meant to become. The second sign is an increased sensitivity to energy and intuition. You might notice that your inner knowing has become sharper. You can sense people's intentions, feel emotions more deeply, and pick up on hidden meanings behind events. This is not your imagination, chosen one. It's part of your parallel dimension activation. God is awakening spiritual gifts within you, so you can navigate the path ahead with greater clarity. You are being equipped to discern truth from illusion, because the journey you are stepping into requires heightened awareness. The third sign is the surge of synchronicities in your daily life. Perhaps you keep seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 777. Maybe you're encountering the same phrases, hearing the same songs, or meeting people who seem divinely placed on your path. These are God's breadcrumbs, gentle reminders that your steps are guided. In this spiritual awakening, there are no accidents. Everything is connected, and these synchronicities confirm that you are walking the path designed for you. The fourth sign comes through intense dreams and visions. Some of your dreams may feel more real than reality itself. You wake up with images, messages, and feelings you can't shake off. Sometimes these dreams reveal pieces of your divine calling, and other times they serve as warnings or confirmations. Your subconscious is merging with your higher consciousness, allowing you to access wisdom from your parallel dimension. Through these dreams, God is whispering truth directly to your soul. The fifth sign is the breaking away from toxic environments, relationships, and patterns. It might feel uncomfortable, even painful, as certain connections in your life dissolve. But this isn't rejection, it's redirection. God is removing what cannot follow you into the new dimension. Every closed door, every separation, and every ending is part of a greater alignment. It may feel lonely for a season, but this isolation is necessary for your transformation. You are being refined for something far greater than you can see right now. The sixth sign is an overwhelming pull toward your divine calling. It feels like something deep inside of you is awakening, an undeniable urge to step into your purpose, even if you don't fully understand what it looks like yet. This longing is not random, chosen one. It's a signal from your higher self, confirming that God placed you here for a mission that only you can fulfill. Your light is necessary. Your voice is needed. Your journey matters more than you realize. The seventh sign is the sensation of déjà vu and time distortion. You might feel like you've lived certain moments before, as though you're revisiting an old memory. This is one of the clearest signs that your timelines are shifting, that you are crossing into a parallel dimension where higher possibilities exist. It's God's way of reminding you that your path is divinely orchestrated and that you are exactly where you're meant to be. The eighth sign is the sudden release of emotional blockages. You may find yourself crying unexpectedly, feeling waves of emotions you can't explain, or sensing deep healing taking place within you. This is your soul cleansing itself, preparing to hold higher vibrations of love, peace, and alignment. It's part of stepping into a new spiritual frequency where old wounds lose their power over you. The pain you've carried is transforming into wisdom, and God is using it to elevate you. And finally, the ninth sign is the undeniable awareness that life is no longer the same. You can feel it in your bones. Chosen one. Things are shifting. The air feels different. Your thoughts are changing. Your heart is awakening. The way you view the world is expanding because you are being activated to see beyond the surface. The spiritual war between light and darkness is real, and you have been called to stand as a beacon in these times. All these signs are God's way of saying, I have chosen you. You were guided here for confirmation that your activation is real, that your timeline is shifting, and that you are stepping into your divine purpose. This is not an accident. This is your moment of alignment. Accepting this calling accelerates the shift and opens doors you never thought possible. Chosen one, hear this clearly. Your light is needed now more than ever. You are here to awaken, to rise, and to step fully into the dimension God has prepared for you. This is your season. This is your time. This is your calling. 3. God's message for the chosen ones today. Chosen one, lean in closely, because what you are about to receive is not from me, it is from God. This is the divine download your soul has been waiting for. You have been searching, praying, asking for a sign, and here it is. This is not a coincidence. This is not an accident. This is your confirmation, your moment of alignment, and your awakening into the life God prepared for you long before you arrived here. You are hearing these words because the heavens have been whispering your name, calling you higher, urging you to remember who you are and why you are here. You have been sensing it deep within you, haven't you? That feeling that life is changing, that something powerful is stirring beneath the surface. It hasn't been your imagination, chosen one. It has been the voice of God, gently pulling you toward your destiny. Everything you've gone through, every heartbreak, every setback, every season of pain was shaping you, preparing you for this divine activation. Today, right now, you are standing at the threshold of your highest timeline, and the message is clear. It is time to rise. God has been trying to reach you in so many ways, through signs, through synchronicities, through dreams, through the quiet nudges in your spirit. Those moments when you've seen repeating numbers, when your heart suddenly felt heavy without explanation, when you couldn't shake the sense that something greater was calling you. Those were not random. That was God's hand upon your life, leading you here to this moment where everything begins to make sense. This is the turning point, chosen one. The parallel dimension is opening before you, and your activation begins today. The spiritual war is real, and whether you realize it or not, you have been in the middle of it. Every struggle you faced has been part of the preparation. Every storm you've endured was a test of your strength, faith, and resilience. But now God is revealing the truth. You were never abandoned, never forgotten, never overlooked. You have been chosen, and your calling carries weight in this divine plan. The reason life has felt so intense, the reason your path has been full of unexpected twists, is because your light carries the power to shift not only your destiny, but the destiny of many connected to you. This is God's message for you today. Rise, beloved one. Step into the fullness of who I created you to be. Do not fear the unknown. Do not cling to the old. For I am doing a new thing within you, and your time has come. These words are not simply meant to inspire you, they are meant to awaken you. This is not just a video. This is your divine summons, your sacred reminder that you were designed for more than survival. You were designed to embody purpose, to walk in truth, to carry the light of the Creator into a world desperately searching for hope. Chosen one, today is your activation point. You are aligning with your highest timeline, and that alignment comes with power. It comes with clarity, vision, and divine authority. The old cycles are breaking, the chains are falling, and the weight you've carried for so long is being lifted. You are stepping into a higher vibration where faith replaces fear and wisdom replaces confusion. You are no longer bound by the patterns of the past. You are stepping into your calling, your mission, your true self. Your parallel dimension is not somewhere far away. It is here unfolding around you. It is the reality where God's promises are fulfilled, where your prayers take shape, and where your divine assignment comes alive. But to walk in it, you must believe. You must trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. You must surrender to God's plan and allow His timing to unfold exactly as it's meant to. Everything you've been asking for is already moving toward you, and today the activation unlocks the doors that once felt closed. Hear me clearly, chosen one. Your light is necessary. Your presence here is not accidental. You carry a divine frequency within you that this world desperately needs. Do not underestimate your influence, your purpose, or your potential. God placed you here for a reason that transcends everything you've been through. You were built for this moment, prepared for this shift, and called to awaken not only yourself, but those around you. This is your reminder to step boldly into your calling, no longer shrinking, no longer doubting, no longer hiding. You have been equipped with everything you need. The moment you say yes to God's plan, your life begins to align in ways you never imagined possible. And today, God is waiting for your yes. Chosen one, let this sink into your heart. This is your season of transformation. This is the divine alignment your spirit has been longing for. The war is real, but your victory has already been written. Trust the voice within you. Trust the signs around you. And trust the one who called you. You are awakening. You are rising. You are stepping into the dimension God prepared for you before time began. 4. The hidden codes behind this activation. Chosen one, you've felt it in your spirit. That quiet stirring deep within your soul. The sense that something bigger than you is unfolding right now. This is not your imagination. This is not coincidence. This is a message from God, perfectly timed for this moment in your life. The parallel dimension activation has already begun, and you have been chosen to step into it. The shift you are experiencing is not random, it is divine. The energy surrounding you today is unlike any other day before. This is your calling, and it carries the codes your soul has been waiting for. Everything in the universe operates on energy, vibration, and frequency. God designed creation in perfect harmony, and right now, the frequencies of heaven and earth are aligning in a rare divine moment. This is why you've been feeling the pull, the restlessness, the sudden changes in your thoughts and emotions. You're not just living in the same world anymore, you are being called into a higher vibrational field, a parallel dimension designed specifically for the chosen ones. It's an awakening of spiritual vision, a shift where you begin to see beyond the surface of life and understand the hidden codes that God has placed before you. For so long, you've been questioning why things in your life felt unsettled, why relationships changed, why doors closed, why people drifted away. But this was preparation. The hidden codes of your life are being unlocked today. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every silent prayer has carried information, guiding you toward this exact moment. You've been trained in silence, purified through pain, and prepared for this divine activation. Today, the frequency of heaven is matching the frequency of your spirit, and that alignment is what opens the doorway to your next level. Chosen one, reality is not as fixed as the world has led you to believe. There are multiple dimensions, multiple timelines, and infinite paths, but only one has been chosen for you by God Himself. Right now, you're being invited to step into that path, a higher sacred dimension where your divine calling becomes clearer than ever before. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinning, and that's why your dreams have intensified, your intuition has sharpened, and your awareness has grown. You are beginning to notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, divine signs, unexpected alignments. None of these are accidents. These are signals from God confirming that your activation is real. This is why the energy today feels different. The atmosphere is charged. The shift is subtle, yet undeniable. You may feel more emotional, more sensitive, or even overwhelmed. That's because your spirit is recalibrating to match the vibration of your higher calling. Don't resist it. Lean into it. Allow the transformation to unfold exactly as God intended. This is your time to rise, your moment to awaken, your divine opportunity to fully align with your soul's highest timeline. The hidden codes behind this activation are simple yet profound: surrender, faith, and obedience. The war between light and darkness is real, and your role in it is more critical than you've been led to believe. You were sent here not just to survive, but to illuminate. God has been whispering to you, pulling you closer, and preparing you for this very awakening. This isn't about religion, it's about divine alignment. The message from God is clear. Step into your power, embrace your purpose, and trust that every step is divinely guided. Chosen one, this activation isn't just happening around you, it's happening within you. As you accept your calling, your energy expands, your spirit strengthens, and your light begins to ripple outward, touching everyone around you. That's why your presence matters. That's why your awakening is urgent. The world needs your light now more than ever. If your heart is beating faster, if your spirit feels this truth deep within, that's confirmation. God brought you here for a reason. This is not random. You were called, and you are ready. Today marks the shift into your parallel dimension, the unlocking of the codes your soul has been waiting to access. The activation has begun, and you are part of it. 5. The awakening process. How to align fully. Chosen one, this moment is not a coincidence. This message from God is reaching you because your soul has been prepared for this exact season. The spiritual awakening you are experiencing is part of a greater plan, a divine activation designed to guide you into a higher parallel dimension where your destiny unfolds. The shift has already begun, and your alignment is not optional anymore. It is necessary, because your light is needed now more than ever. You were called for this exact moment, and today you are being invited to step into the fullness of your divine calling. The awakening process begins with surrender. You cannot force this activation with your mind. It flows through your spirit. You are being asked to release control, release fear, and open your heart to God's will. Meditation, prayer, and deep silence are the gateways that allow your higher self to align with divine frequency. When you quiet the noise of the world, you begin to hear the whispers of heaven. These whispers are God's message for you, reminders that you are not lost, not forgotten, and not wandering without purpose. You are exactly where you are meant to be. This activation is happening because divine timing has aligned perfectly. In this moment, the energy, frequency, and vibration around you are shifting into a higher dimension. The veil between the physical and the spiritual is thinner than ever, allowing you to step into a reality where your faith becomes your greatest weapon. But you must choose faith over fear. Fear belongs to the old dimension, the lower frequency where chaos and confusion live. Faith unlocks the parallel dimension where clarity, peace, and divine power flow endlessly. Chosen one, God is calling you to rise, but this requires preparation. Aligning with your divine calling means cleansing, not just your mind, but your entire being. Your body, your thoughts, your energy, all of it must vibrate in harmony with God's plan. Begin with simple practices. Start your mornings with gratitude, acknowledging the breath of life within you. Pray not just with words, but with surrender, allowing God's will to guide your path. Spend moments in meditation, even if only for a few minutes each day, to reconnect with your higher self. These small, consistent actions create an open channel between you and the divine source, allowing the energy of your activation to flow freely. Understand this. Activation is not something happening outside of you. It is happening within you. The parallel dimension you are entering is not another place. It is a higher state of consciousness where your soul remembers its true power. Every challenge you've faced, every pain you've endured, every delay you've suffered, they have all been preparing you for this exact moment. Nothing has been wasted. Every wound was shaping your wisdom. Every rejection was clearing your path. Every heartbreak was an initiation into deeper strength. This awakening is your invitation to step into your divine role. The war between light and darkness is real, and your light is necessary. Your energy carries codes, frequencies that unlock healing for others. The people around you may not understand your transformation, but that's because this message was not meant for everyone. It was meant for you. You are not imagining the signs, the synchronicities, the repeated nudges from the universe. God has been sending you these messages because you were chosen to activate now. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Do not resist the changes unfolding within you. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. The spiritual awakening journey is not always easy, but it is sacred. You are shedding old identities, old limitations, and old beliefs to make space for your higher self to emerge. The version of you that once survived is giving way to the version of you that will thrive. And when doubt creeps in, return to this truth. This is a divine message delivered at the perfect time because you are ready. Ready to rise, ready to activate, ready to walk in alignment with your divine calling. Your awakening is not coming. It has already begun. The moment you chose faith over fear, you shifted timelines. The moment you surrendered control, you stepped into your higher destiny. Chosen one, do not underestimate what is unfolding. God is aligning your path with precision, placing the right opportunities, people, and moments in front of you. Your only job is to trust, to stay open, and to keep your heart connected to divine guidance. Today, you are stepping into your parallel dimension, a reality where your soul's purpose comes alive. 6. The divine mission, why you were chosen. Chosen one. Pause for a moment and let these words sink deep into your spirit. You are not here by chance, and this is not just another video appearing on your screen. This is a message from God, delivered at this exact moment because you are stepping into the most important chapter of your life. You were called, guided, and chosen, not for comfort, but for a divine purpose. You are not imagining this pull in your soul. You are awakening, and this awakening carries a responsibility that transcends everything you've known before. The truth is, God has been preparing you in silence for a long time. The pain, the setbacks, the moments where you felt abandoned. None of it was random. Every broken season, every battle you fought, and every storm you survived shaped you for this moment. It was all part of God's divine design. While others doubted you, heaven marked you. While the world turned away, God whispered your name and set you apart. You are the chosen one because you carry something within you that this world desperately needs. A light, a voice, a purpose that only you can fulfill. This isn't just about survival anymore. This is about alignment with your divine mission. The reason you feel this deep shift within your spirit right now is because you are being activated into a parallel dimension of higher consciousness and divine calling. You're no longer meant to operate at the level you once did. The old you, the one burdened by fear, doubt, and limitations, is falling away. God is awakening the version of you that was always destined to lead, inspire, and heal. This is your moment of becoming, the unfolding of who you truly are. Understand this clearly. Stepping into your divine mission doesn't mean the path will be easy. In fact, you've already felt the weight of this war, the unseen battles, the spiritual warfare, the constant resistance from forces trying to keep you from stepping into your light. That is proof of your importance. If you weren't chosen, the opposition wouldn't be this strong, but the very fact that you've endured confirms the truth. You were handpicked by God for this time, for this generation, for this exact purpose. And now, as this spiritual awakening intensifies, you are being called to stand boldly in who you are. The activation you're experiencing isn't just about you, it's about everyone connected to your journey. There are souls waiting for your light. There are hearts only you can heal. There are paths only you can open. God entrusted you with this responsibility because He knows you are ready, even if you doubt yourself. Your divine calling is not a possibility, it is a promise. This is the moment where everything begins to make sense. You've been searching for answers, asking why you've always felt different, why you don't fit into the patterns of this world. The reason is simple. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to rise, to lead, to awaken others. You are part of a greater plan that stretches beyond what your eyes can see. God's message for you is clear. I have chosen you. I have equipped you, and I will walk with you through this shift. Chosen one, the war is real, but so is your victory. Your light is necessary. Your purpose is sacred. The world needs your voice, your energy, your faith. Do not hide it. Do not shrink back. Stand boldly, because heaven is backing you. You are stepping into a new reality where your divine mission unfolds with power, grace, and unshakable clarity. 7. Final activation. Your new reality starts now. Chosen one, take a deep breath and feel the truth of this moment. Everything you've heard, felt, and sensed up to this point was leading you here to the doorway of your parallel dimension activation. This is not imagination, and this is not coincidence. This is a message from God, delivered at the perfect time because your soul is ready. Today marks the turning point. Today everything shifts. Your life, your energy, your purpose. Nothing will ever be the same again. From the first whisper of awakening to the signs, the synchronicities, the dreams, and the deep stirring within your spirit, all of it was preparing you. The journey has led to this precise moment where your spiritual awakening merges with your divine calling, unlocking your path into a higher reality. You have felt the pull, the urgency, the undeniable sense that life is bigger than you imagined. That pull is God guiding you into your activation, a frequency, a dimension, and a timeline where your destiny unfolds with clarity and power. Now is the time to surrender fully. Trust God's plan completely. Let go of fear, doubt, and hesitation. The activation cannot be resisted, only embraced. Step boldly into the higher vibrational field that is waiting for you. The world may still feel the same, but your perception, your energy, and your essence have already shifted. Your light is necessary. The spiritual war is real, but your power, your faith, and your alignment are stronger than anything opposing you. Remember, chosen one, this is your confirmation. You were called for this exact moment, for this exact awakening. The path ahead is illuminated by your faith and guided by divine intelligence. As you step into this new reality, carry with you the knowledge that everything is orchestrated for your growth, your purpose, and your ultimate mission. If this touched your soul, if your heart resonates with this truth, comment 111 below, because deep inside you already know you were called. Your activation starts now. Your new reality begins today. Stand in it, claim it, and rise as the chosen one you were always meant to be. Conclusion. Call to action and bless. Chosen one, hear this blessing now. May your eyes see beyond the veil. May your heart beat in rhythm with your divine purpose. And may your spirit rise into the full frequency of your parallel dimension activation. May every step you take today and every moment that follows be guided by God's wisdom, protected by divine light, and aligned with the highest timeline of your life. You were chosen for this moment, and the world awaits the radiance of your awakening. This is your confirmation. You are not imagining this pull, this stirring, this divine fire burning within you. The war is real, and your light is necessary. Stand boldly in it. Chosen one, claim your alignment fully, and let your faith move mountains. Your spiritual awakening is your power, your calling, and your purpose manifesting. Now take action in faith. Comment 777 below to claim your alignment and declare your readiness to step fully into your divine calling. Subscribe to this channel to remain connected with future messages from God that will continue to guide your journey. Share this video with other chosen ones who are ready to awaken, who are ready to rise, and who need this message today. Every share, every comment, every step you take in alignment expands the light of God's kingdom here on earth. Remember this truth: you were called, you were chosen, you are rising now. The activation is real. The parallel dimension is waiting, and your destiny is unfolding exactly as it was written. Stand firm, shine bright, and walk boldly in the path God prepared for you.